welcome to my channel. My name is Emily Arguelles and this is Emily in Canada, not Emily in Paris. This is my very first vlog, so let me share to you the Emily instructor teacher part. I'm a training partner of Heart and Stroke Foundation Canada, and I have been teaching BLS provider, standard and emergency first aid for the last 5 years here in St. Albert and Edmonton areas. So today, October 16, we celebrate World Restart a Heart Day. If you come across this video later than October 16, well, you have to understand that this is my first video. I probably had a hard time editing and I uploaded it a little late, but then again, bear with me because you might be able to find some information helpful for you as well. So, we know that most cardiac arrest happens outside the hospital setting, and we know that the survival rate from out of hospital, cardiac arrest is too low. And we know that bystanders and lay rescuers are difference makers. So let us work together to create more difference makers. What is exactly World Restart a Heart Day? Last year, CPR organizations, CPR instructors, students, schools, hospitals, just more organizations joined forces across global to show 206 million people and train about 5.4 million people plus about hands-only CPR and the use of AED as part of our World Restart a Heart Day. Now, after the last year's success, the world is coming together again today, October 16, and emphasize the importance of bystander CPR and AED use. I invite you all to be a part of this global campaign. Now, after you watch this video and you find this worth sharing, please click like, share, and subscribe eventually, and we can always learn from each other. Let us join Heart and Stroke Foundation and other global partners in sharing this crucial message that anyone can actually do basic CPR and use AED if done within the first few minutes of cardiac arrest. It can actually double the survival of the chance of survival of the victim. So how do we do this hands-only CPR? Now, if someone suddenly collapsed or lost consciousness in front of you, is not responding, not breathing, or just gasping for air, they might be having cardiac arrest. Now, with 4 simple steps, you can actually help save life. So be a lifesaver. Do not waste any minute because every minute counts. First, call 911 or ask someone to call for you. If there are other people around, shout for someone to bring you a defibrillator or AED. Then, to prevent contamination, now with COVID-19 pandemic, lay a cloth or put a cloth, a piece of clothing, a towel, or anything that could cover the person's mouth and nose. This is to prevent any spread of viruses through contaminated air or saliva. Next is to start CPR immediately. You don't need to be too technical about this chest compression. Just put the heel of your hand at the center of the chest. Lock your fingers, interlock your fingers, lock your elbow, and make sure that you push hard and fast at the center of the chest to this beat of Staying Alive or Baby Shark, whatever you might find comfortable for you. Push about 100 to 120 times per minute. You just keep going until someone else is ready to take over. If somebody brings you AED, use it as soon as possible. It's so easy. This is a little shocky thing is a user-friendly machine. Just turn it on, follow the prompts. Don't worry that it might hurt you because the AED will not give shock if the person doesn't need it. The dispatch guided CPR or 911 dispatcher can also be of help. You just have to, go with the steps, whatever the dispatcher might tell you. And it's like having somebody with you as you go along with the resuscitation. Now, you can save someone else's life using your phone, your hands, or if the AED is available. That's a great difference. As soon as paramedics come over ready to take over, please throw away that piece of cloth or any piece of clothing that you put on top of the person's or the victim's nose and mouth, and make sure that you wash your hands thoroughly. Now, do not hesitate. You can't hurt, you can only help. Help spread about this bystander CPR, again with just 4 easy steps. Use your phone, call 911. Number 2, prevent contamination. Put a piece of cloth on top of the person's nose and mouth. Number 3, push hard and fast at the center of the chest. And number 4, use AED if available. Again, please like. If you think you like this, like and share to your social media account with the hashtag of World Restart a Heart Day. I would also like to thank Lorelei. Thank you for the shirt. Please remember, life, we don't want you to miss it. So till next video, thank you and be safe. God bless.